cold. Sunny out, blue sky. It's freezing. It's -5 and it's slippery. Anyway, everything's frozen solid. Frozen solid. Oh well, peonies aren't happy, but I should probably put a fleece over them. Gerald's fixing the, gotta watch I don't slip. The grass is like a skating rink. Gerald's finishing the window because we've got to put all the paper up and tip it in there. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. Oh, the little robins are back. But then again, so's the moles. You would have thought with it being this cold, the moles would have steered away, but they don't. They're here making holes, and the birds are yelling at me because they're building nests in the tree up there somewhere. Well, it's almost time to start to tuck them back in. It's cold. It's almost time to start clearing stuff up in here. The garlic's coming up. I gotta see if the dahlias need any water because they're still in pots, so they're quite dry. And Gerald's taken all the windows out, so we're gonna finish the windows today, hopefully. Pak choy still growing. Isn't that nice? Look at that. A lot of cold and mold. But not dead. Not dead is good. A couple of baby garlics coming up. Some marigolds still back there. And cold spinach. Anyway, gotta clean up in here eventually. Ooh, it's looking a wee bit chilly in there. My poor beets. Well, they're not dead, and we know what we say, not dead is good, so they're cold. Don't get me wrong, they don't like the cold. But then again, neither do I. Holy crap, look at this. Everything's frozen solid. Hopefully it kills some slug eggs in the ground though. Not so positive, but we have hope, right? Live in hope. Ooh, brr. Yeah, anyway, going in the house. I just came out to empty my coffee grounds into a container. A bigger one than one's in the house. Yeah, cold, brr. Oh, good morning. No, I lied. Good afternoon. It is January the 20th. Just check and see. All my bulbs are coming up, but the ground is absolutely frozen solid, so I'm hoping they're going to be okay. I mean, look at this. Oh, Lord. Broad beans are doing okay, though. I mean, they're not happy, but they're not dead, right? What do we say? Not dead is good. Kales are all coming up, so that's okay, too. Yeah, the ground is frozen. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I think, or about that, and it's everything's still white because the sun just never gets around here. Cool, literally. Okay, you know, all these pots have got bulbs in them, so hopefully they're okay. Oh man, it's cold. Gotta get some more manure, but I don't need a lot, so we're just gonna pick up a couple of bins full. This poor daffodil here, I think it's a daffodil, it looks like a daffodil. This poor daffodil here, it's been sitting here in the cold and the rain. Well, no rain, cold. Tulips look like they're coming up. Yeah, I just hope they don't die because it's supposed to snow at the end of the week. Now, granted, I've had snow before and they all seem to survive, but the ground is frozen, so I'm hoping it's not squishing the bulbs too much. Yeah, not a lot going on out here, that's for dang sure. I got stuff in here, but I can't get to it because it's too cold. And I don't want to take any of the covers off, so this was full of spring onions, so I don't know if they're still in there. And the raspberries are getting buds on them already, which is good. And I've moved the blueberries to this side as well. I just have to try and figure out what I'm going to do with them, because last year, I think I mentioned this, I couldn't find my pink blueberry. And then I looked, I don't know if you can see that. That nub there, that's my bloody pink blueberry. So the deer ate it right down to the bottom, tender shoots and all. Anyway, today is freaking moles. Today is try and clean up something in here. Back there, I gotta paint all that wall white. so it brightens the place up a bit. We finished closing in the windows now, so the windows won't move, they don't rattle, and I finished closing in up here. It's all mesh because I don't want the birds getting in here and getting hurt, and then it's all mesh up in top of the, where's my finger? Up in top of there where it opens to the outside. You can see out there, that's all mesh as well. So this all needs cleaning. All that needs that shelf's fine, but all that needs sorting. And then I've got to figure out where I'm putting everything in here, because what I think I'll do is I'm going to do some shelves that come out. So like a letter E against the back wall, and then the E arms coming outwards, because I waste a lot of space in the middle here. So 3 of my elephant garlic, well, there they are, 3 of those elephant garlic came up. That one there's just starting to pretend it's going to come up. So I won't bore you while I work in here, but I'll show you hopefully that I've got some progress later on. Okay, bye. Okay, so what do you think? Oh, gotta find someone to put that wood. Oh, burr. Before I do that, I'll show you the outside. Look, Elaine. This is heaving from the cold. See, look. It's just heaving up the ground. It's a couple of inches higher than it normally is, but it's, I don't know if you can hear that. That's the crunch of permafrost. No, not permafrost, frosty frost, Frosty the Snowman. But look at this. I mean, that's a good 3 inches. Anyway, it's been cold. Like I say, it's been -5. Hence the goofy hat. Oops. Hence the goofy hat. I'm going to get some more manure for these beds, but the garden center says it's frozen, so I can't even go and get that shoveled into the trailer. I'm hoping the pipes are all okay. I took all the ends off them in like October or something. So calendula is still coming up. London Pride's getting its new flush, so hopefully that will be happy. I had to pick all those hydrangea leaves up, but I was reluctant to do so in case anything was living under it. Buds are coming on all the hydrangeas. I almost said gladiolas. And they, shoot, dropped my remote. And the lilies are actually starting to come up. I don't know if you can see that. There, it's a lily already coming up. And there's something there. I think it's a Nick. I think that's Nick the gardener. I think that's your giant allium coming up. I moved it from over this side because it didn't like it there, but it seems to be quite happy with it there. I'll sweep this floor soon, but yeah, something's digging around in the dirt. It's probably squirrels burying nuts. I'll have trees growing all under there pretty soon. Empty traps, which is a good sign, and all the bulbs are coming up. This is, I had some broad beans in here once the ground thaws, and there's some tete-a-tetes and strawberries. I just leave my strawberries to do their own thing in the winter. They're fine. And what's in here? Oh, broad beans are not looking happy. They're looking a bit wilty. I better get in there and take a look in the next couple of days. I'll have to open up my veggie pods. Well, I swept the floor. I'm never happy with the floor. They said last year if I could put a vacuum out here, I would. I'm anal about having a dirty floor, which is really stupid for a gardener. Brassicas are not happy, but they're not dead is good. Not dead is good. More broad beans in here, more pak choi in here. Garlic's fine. But yeah, I swept the floor. Got the table out and ready for sowing whenever we do that. So I've got another shelf here that's going to go in the front. So like I said, I'll have a shelf and a shelf and a shelf. 1, 2, 3, and then the row at the back. And then hopefully I'm going to get the water hooked up this year, because this is where all of the aubergines and peppers and chilies are going to go. And I've got a couple of dwarf tomato plants that'll go in here. The rest of my tomato plants go outside. Now it may not look tidy to you, but it's 10 times tidier to me because I can actually find things now. So that's the bins all marked. Put my statues. I keep my statues in here because they're that weird plasticky stuff and I don't want it to we bring them in the winter. And look, when We found this at a secondhand store. I don't know if you can see that. It says made by C.T. Childers, Rapid Wash, Galesburg, Illinois. But look at the inside. It's for plunging when you're doing laundry. So we're going to put it on the front where the pots and stuff out here. I'll show you. Come on out for a minute. Look at these snapdragons. They've never died all winter. I don't know. It's bizarre. Anyway, it's going to go out here, but we're going to hang it up there because I don't want it to be out in the exposed water if it rains, because it would get wrecked. So look, they've got seed heads. Isn't that crazy? They got any seeds in them? Doesn't look like it. Oh, they do. Oh my God, there's seeds in them. Anyway, yeah, they've been here all winter. They don't look happy, but what do we say? Not dead is good. Anyway, so that's that done. I want to try and get a shelf up there so I can get some stuff off the floor. And other than that, I'm done for the day. It's the 20th of January and it's cold. We're supposed to get snow by the end of the week, but it's not a lot of snow because it's supposed to rain as well. So that's neither here nor there for us. Have a great day. Bye. I forgot to mention, I think these are gladiolas, but I'm not positive because some of them look like they might be crocosmias, and I'm afraid to put crocosmias back in the ground because they take over. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting a pot and putting them in a pot for this year, and then once I figure out whether they're crocosmias or gladiolas, then I can put them back in the ground. So that's my logic, and hopefully it's good logic. Bye. Okay, it's the 23rd, and we are getting some more mailings done, sorting out some flowers. So I was watching Sandra at About the Garden, and she was doing some of her echinaceas in milk cartons, which I think is a fabulous idea, so I probably will do that. But they've got to be in, mine say that they need to be in the cold. Now, I don't know whether they do or not, but I've put them in the fridge for a couple of hours. It's probably useless because it says a month and I'm not waiting a month. These are lupins. Now, this one says they're pelleted, and I soaked them. So I had to, this is why the envelope's all wet. I had to take them out of the water real quick because they have the same instructions on both of them, and they're not. So anyway, these are the regular lupins in there, and these ones are from Denise. They were some saved seeds she sent me last year, and they grew really well, so I'm growing some more. And these ones are from Veseys seeds. So getting all this sorted, get some flowers going. Got to put some stuff away because my counter's a mess. I have lift off on a chili. I'll have to look and tell you which one it is. It's number 12. And those ones were the soaked ones. So number 12 soaked is Total Eclipse. Total Eclipse. The chitted ones haven't come up yet, but that's okay. So Total Eclipse soaked has got one germination. And the other things in there have got lots of germination going in there at the moment. So that's good. I don't know what they all are, obviously, because they're all under glass, but I do see a little fungus gnat floating around in there, so I better get some more yellow stickies in here. I've got a yellow sticky back there. And the onions are, oh God, I don't. Bethan said maybe it's the compost I've got them in, so I'm going to have to re-sow some in different compost because they're just not happy. And they should be way bigger than that because they're being tender, love, and cared. So anyway, that's it for today. So it's flower season. So flowers, I got to go through my flower book and see what all these need. Some of them need direct sowing. Some of them need going out. Our last frost date is normally March 28th. So I have to see if it's 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever, engage them, and then I'll have to make a folder for which ones have to go out when, or if they go out at all, or if they get the poppies, I can direct sow. But we're supposed to get snow. They keep telling us we're getting snow. We've still not had any rain. It's the driest January since 1939. I said that before. We're supposed to get snow this weekend, maybe. So I don't want to put my poppies out, but maybe I'll put the poppies out next week. I got to flatten out the bed they're going in and put the poppies direct sown because they don't like being transplanted. Other than that, I got the flowers to check and see which ones get pre-soaked, which ones go in the fridge, and which ones just go in pots outside. So that's all. This week's going to be all about flowers. So anyway, I don't have a lot else to show you as usual, yeah, that's about it. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll try posting this, but yeah, it's taking me 2 days. They're doing some internet work on all our lines out in the road, so everything's slowed down to an absolute crawl, so I might have to do it from my daughter's house. Anyway, have a great day. Bye. Okay, so we are doing, oops, let's get this out of the way. Sorry. Echinacea Dwarf Paradiso. Echinacea Pow Pow Wild Berry. And these are green twists from some I had last year. And Allen's Pride. So I've got glare, don't I? So they're all in there. I'll close this up with some tape and put it outside in the cold. Perfect. Thanks, Sandra. Okay, that's a wee bit chilly. Whew, it was -6 this morning. But look at that. Absolutely stunning. So today, before I post, I thought I'd check and see what's going on in... Oh, I gotta go put my camera. Come on over here. I gotta put my camera. Solar power's not connecting somewhere, so I'm gonna be careful. It's very slippery. Slippery when wet. Okay, let's get you in the sunshine. Maybe. Nope, no sun. Where's the sun? How's that? Let's try that spot there for now. If that doesn't work, I'll have to take it in the house and charge it up. Everything's frozen. So what we're going to do today, we're not going to open this one because this one seems to be doing okay. And I can actually see inside this one. See how my broad beans are doing. Just the ones at the edge aren't doing so well, but the ones in the middle don't seem to be too bad. And the kales are okay. Can you see that? Because I keep showing you stuff and then I realize when I'm editing that what I'm seeing isn't what you're seeing. And the ground's frozen solid. Oh, Nelly. Nelly frittata. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to look in this one. So let's see. I'll put you up here and hope you're okay. How are you there? Are you okay there? Yeah, okay. So let's see, where do I have this tied? Okay. This was a good idea when I did it, and then I realized it's going to be a pain in the ass to get into. Isn't it? Come on. Should have done this first. I can always edit this out, though. Can always edit this bit out. Come on. Let's go. There we go. All right. Okay. Ooh. This is just to hold it down in the wind. But you should see the ice up here. Holy crap, man. That is a lot of ice. Ice, baby. Stay there. Don't fall on my head for murder on Allison's YouTube channel. Murder most foul. Can you hear me okay? Okay. There we go. Okay. Whew. Put that back up after. Oh, it's cold. So let's see how everyone's doing. Ooh. Ice, ice, baby. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, we are frozen solid. I got one dead bean. One good bean. Do not fall off. Do not wish to have to change everything. Everything in here is dead, which is fine. It'll be green mulch. Come on, I'll show you. Oh, look at the table. It's like a skin. Hello. Hello. Holy frickin' frack. So yeah, so these aren't doing too. They're not happy because they're cold, but who the hell would be? Even my qua's frozen, but that one back there is frozen. It might come back again. We'll just leave them. And anyway, I could probably throw a fleece over you, couldn't I? Yeah, carrots are still alive. They're not dead. Not dead is good. Yep, but this stuff's all, well, there's 1 or 2 onions that might live, but for the most part it's all dead. These were radishes, but they'll all go in the, what is that? Oh, it's a spider web blowing in the wind. You can't probably see that. It looks like, well, maybe you can. It looks like fog. It's not, it's a big spider web. There, see? Yeah. Get to work, buddy. I ruined your house. Anyway, these are all dead, but I'll just turf them in. Come, whatever. So I'm going to get a fleece for this. Throw a fleece on top of everything, and then put the top back on. But yeah, everything's like burr. Yikes. Anything that was coming up is not happy. Not happy is not good. Sunny in here. Let's see what the temps are if I can actually get to it. It says it is 1 degree back there. 1 degree. Anyway. So everything else looks fine. So we're going to get a fleece on that, and then I will see you later. Alligator. Brassicas are not happy. They probably need some water, but I'll have to bring water out because everything out here is frozen.